Welcome to
Coding with Kids.
My name is Kalia.
And my name is Andrew.
Today we're going to teach you Python.
So today we're going to learn about Python lists. So first we're going to do colors equals, then square brackets, red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, brown. So these are colors and they're strings. So each item is separated by a comma in this list. So colors is our list. Then we're going to do print colors. So we're just going to print the list with the square brackets and the commas. Next we're going to do print type colors. So type is a function that will print the data type of colors. And a list can have items that are any data type. For example, floats, integers, and strings. So let's say with Control S and go to the terminal and type pylist.py. So it printed the list just exactly as we typed it, and it said class list. So colors class is a list.
Because it's a list.
Yeah. Next we're going to do sundry equals John 3.14, 7, and false. So sundry is our list, and now we're going to see what happens if we have a list with items of different data types, because John is a string, 3.14 is a float, 7 is an integer, and false is a boolean. So we're going to print the list and see if anything special happens, and then we're going to print type sundry. So again, we're using the function type, which will tell us the type of sundry, and we'll see if the type will change if a list has different data types in it. So save it, and you can use the up arrow to copy what you last typed in the terminal. It printed the list regularly, and the class is still a list. So if you have a list with items that have different data types,
it is still a list.
Yeah, and it still prints the list regularly. So now we're going to learn about how to create an empty list. So first there's a name, then space equals space. So if you type anything before the equals, then it's the name. And then square brackets, and then you type the items in the square brackets, but we're going to leave it empty. So next we're going to do colors equals red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, and brown. So this is our list, and we're using it again. Next we're going to do print f string, so you can put the item and the list in the print. 0 based indexing into the list. ... Second item. Then curly bracket colors, straight brackets 1. So these items in a list have index numbers, and the first item is always 0, and then the second item is 1. So it will print 0 based indexing into the list. ... Second item green. And the last item can be whatever number it is, or -1. Next we're going to do print f string, last item in the list, and colors -1. So the last one can be -1. And it will be brown. So it will print last item in the list, brown. Next we're going to do print f string next to the last item in the list. Curly bracket colors -2. So you can also go the other way, and red is still 0 when you go the other way, and -2 is purple because we're counting from brown to red. So brown is -1, so purple is -2.
Well,
so
orange is -3, and it goes on.
Yeah. So it's gonna print next to last item in the list, purple. So let's save it and go to the terminal and run it. So it did 0 based indexing into the list. ... Second item green.
It's true, it's the second item in the list.
Then last item in the list, brown. Next to the last item in the list, purple. So it all did the correct numbers or items in the list colors. So next we're going to do colors equals red, green, blue. So now we shortened the list colors. Next we're going to do print colors free. So there is no item that has the index number 3, because remember, red is 0, green is 1, and blue is 2. So now we're going to try to print an item, index number that is not in the list, and let's see what happens.
Dun, dun, dun!
let's save it and run it. So it had a error. Index error. List index out of range. So it's out of range because there is no free. There's only 0, 1, and 2. You need to add one more item to have a free for it to work.
So for it to work now, we need to do a 2, 1, or 0.
Yeah. So next we're going to have our list colors again.
It's all the colors. I can't imagine right now.
Yeah, so then we're going to print -n, which will tell the print to a new line. So it won't print -n, but it'll have a new line and it'll tell the print to have a new line. And then it's going to print a slice, start at index 2 and exclude at index 5. So we're going to print colors 2, 5. So it's going to print the items 2 to 4, but not 5.
Because it's
excluding index 5. Yeah. So if you have two numbers and print the items in the list like this, it will exclude the last item. For example, 5.
Not going to be here, 5.
And then we're going to print type colors 2, 5. So we're going to see what type the items in the list are. So let's save it and run it.
To see what happens.
So it did print a slice, started at index 2 and excluded index 5. Blue, yellow, orange. So it excluded index 5 and printed the items 2, 3, and 4. And then the class is still list, even if it's not the whole list. Next we're going to do print -n, so new line again. Print a slice, starting at index 0 to index 3. Then print colors, then nothing, then 3. So we have nothing because it's the first item to the third item. So this will print the third item because there's only one number here. So let's test it. Save it and run it. So it did print a slice, starting at index 0 to index 3, red, green, blue.
It printed the first 3 index color.
Yeah, so it worked. And you can notice there is a new line. Next we're going to do print -n, so new line again. Print a slice, starting at index 4 to the end of the list. Print colors 4 and then nothing, so it'll print all from item 4 to the end of the list, because remember that it won't exclude anything because there's only one number. So let's save it and run.
Okay, let's see.
So it did.
Orange, purple, and brown. The last 3 colors.
Yeah, so it worked. Finally, we're going to do print -n, so new line. Print a slice from the 4th to the end, but not the last item. So we're going to print colors -4, which is yellow because we're going this way now. So it'll do yellow, orange, and purple. So let's save it and run it. So it did print a slice from the 4th to the end, but not the last item. Yellow, orange, and purple.
Woohoo! Yay!
So now we're going to use some list helper functions. So lists have helper functions. So first we're going to do
the colors again.
Yeah, the colors list. And we're going to do colors.reverse. So reverse is a list helper function. And then we're going to print colors. So the reversed list function will reverse will reverse the items. And then we're going to print the colors to see how colors looks like when it's reversed. So let's save it and run it. So it did brown, purple, orange, yellow, blue, green, red. So it totally reversed the whole list. So the next list helper function we're going to use is sort. So colors.sort. And then we're going to print colors. So the sort list helper function will sort the items in the list by alphabetical order. So let's save it and run. So it did blue, brown, green, orange, purple, and red, and yellow for the sort helper function.
Y is last.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So the first one was blue.
Because it's big.
Yeah.
But don't ask why brown is next. Why not brown is first? Because the second letter
is L and R, and L is before R. Yeah. And that's it for today.
Thank you for watching. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Bye bye.